I'm just so happy you're here. Like, and I'm sure people fangirl all the time. And I'm not a fan. I'm not like at all.
Period.
We're using that. What it do, Social Current crew? We're at the Coconut Club again, keeping it current. I'm Yusef, aka Current Cheerleader, aka Yusef University, and I'm here with
Jackie Cox.
Yes. All right. Give us. I think you're the only guest that doesn't need an intro, but just
That's probably not true. I always say that I'm famous like a race car driver in the sense that like I could not name you a single, you point a gun to my head and I could not name you a single race car driver. But to some people, they're very famous.
Yeah.
But I don't know any.
Right.
So I'm sure some of you are like, who the hell is that?
So tell us.
Yeah, I'm a drag performer. I'm known as the Persian princess of drag.
Oh, that's
known as by me. And I was on the 12th season of Drag Race.
Awesome.
And since
Salam,
then I've done
RuPaul. I know
Salam
RuPaul's
RuPaul.
watching.
She's watching. Hey,
I'll
Mama
take two.
Ru.
I'll take two.
Yeah. I'll take two. And then since then I've done a few other things. I'm been recurring on Days of Our Lives for the last couple years. Just drag queen, actor, and advocate.
Love that. That's so dope. And we know you are. We'll get into that in a little bit. I heard you started your one-woman show.
Yeah,
Tell me everything.
I'm doing a new one-woman show this fall called Jackie Cox All Along, based on Agatha All Along, but not based so much that I want Marvel to sue me. Just like loosely based on Agatha. Basically an excuse for me to like talk about how much I love Catherine Hahn and Patti LuPone. Right. Is mainly the main reason for the show. But I get to have like witchy, spooky fun. And I was doing that for Halloween, and probably will continue it in some form as we go into the next year and stuff.
Not to make the folks jealous, I just got my VIP tickets in the
VIP,
mail, and I will be there
with meet and greet, signed photo.
Exactly right, the Jackie Cox meet and greet.
Yes, very that.
That's so cool. That's awesome. I want to ask you. I mean, do you consider all drag political?
Oh yeah, I mean, drag is political in the sense that you're taking ideas of gender presentation and expression and commenting on them through drag. I think, and commenting on culture, commenting on gender, drag can be used as a commentary in almost any way, but just the fact that you are wearing a presentation that maybe people wouldn't expect from you based on the gender you were assigned at birth, or even if it is based on the gender you're assigned at birth, the expression of it in drag is so much bigger than maybe people expect. So that does make it political, because you're saying I'm loud and I'm here and I'm taking up space, and you can't deny it to me, which is something I think people always say, why are drag queens so loud? It's because we have to be loud enough so that you see us, you give us space, and that's part of why I think we're also sometimes the loudest people in the LGBTQ plus communities, 100%. Because we take up that space, and if you're a drag queen who cares about our community, then you allow others to come join you in that space too.
Wow, that's so powerful.
Period.
But even bad drag political.
Bad drag is political.
Political is.
I mean, honestly, when we say things are political, like almost anything you do that garners the attention of other people, you are going to be making a comment on the society that we live in, regardless of if you intend to or not. When you are loud and proud and who you are, that's making a statement. And that in and of itself is a political act. 100%. When I see someone walking down the street in a sexy outfit and they're really nailing it, that is political, because they're saying I have autonomy over my body and I don't care who looks at me. And so drag is can be a version of that. This is my expression of either maybe my own inner femininity, maybe my expression of my commentary on how the social ideas of we would expect femininity to look like in presentation is my drag, So I think those things are all political, and however you choose to express it, just like wearing garments that could be associated with different cultures can be seen as political. By being like authentic and being true to yourself. You're saying this garment represents me and you are seeing it. And I won't let you deny me because I'm standing here in front of you. And that in and of itself, sadly, is political, because people often want to deny you your own truth.
Right. And I mean, I resonate with that a lot, especially recently. I feel like wearing my cultural symbols have been just so like politically charged, and like a lot of the garments I was born in have now I get called a Nazi for wearing, and I resonate a lot with what you're saying.
And you know, there's something RuPaul says, which is you're all born naked and the rest is drag. So how we express ourselves in and of itself says a lot about who we are.
Wow.
And where and how we want to move through society and what we want other people to know about us. And that can be used to great effect.
That's huge. Wow. So what's on the line for you this election?
Oh my God, literally everything. I mean, everything from, you know, you and I know about this, but the Muslim ban that happened in Trump's first term was fucking heartbreaking. You know, families separated at airports, people trapped at JFK not knowing where they were supposed to go. You know, and that is something that's like right at the top of my mind. And when I think of we're not going back, that's what I think about. Like, we're not going back to that time period. Like, that's just inexcusable to me.
What motivates you? Like, Miss Jackie Cox, why are you doing this?
Why am I doing this?
What still motivates you?
What still motivates me is I still get people in my comments or my DMs who just don't seem to like get it. And I'm like, okay, there's still work to be done. You know, people message me like, oh, well, you know, this, that, the other thing. And I'm like, no, listen up. Like, this is what it is. And I think some of them are just young people who just don't remember 2016. Right. Don't remember what that felt like. Don't remember the absolute shock and horror of when Trump won the first time, and how horrible things quickly became, and how much worse a second Trump term would be. Yeah. So I think there's some of that is just, I'm going to chalk it up to Gen Z just not knowing yet. Yeah. And I don't want them to live through that because it sucked.
I know.
And I mean, a lot of them did live through it, but it's very different living through something as a kid versus living through it now as a grown up. You know, it's bad.
I would call you mother, but I fear we've deemed Christy from Dance Mom's mother on the podcast.
Oh, sure.
Already.
Mother of the pod. I'm auntie.
Auntie.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say grandmother, but you're not that old.
Grandmother?
Stop.
Cut the cameras. I'm leaving. Grandmother? Are you insane?
Cut the cameras. All right.
Grandmother? I am not even 40.
Is my Uber here? Sorry.
Grandmother? Grandmother?
Wait, okay. I know this time was coming.
Oh
There's
my
two
God.
things. There's two things I've been wanting to ask you. The first, what I was gonna ask you upstairs, which I'm sure you get plenty of people asking you every day. When was it we see you on All Stars?
Oh my God, I don't know. Not up to me.
Really? Would you want to go back?
You know what? I will tell you this. They are constantly futzing with the format of that television show. Mm-hmm. And some formats I've heard of seem like they would be maybe more fun for me than others.
Right.
So
would you do non-elimination?
If and when they were to come to me to ask me, which they haven't, by the way.
Really?
They have not asked me to do All Stars.
Shut the fuck up.
If and when they were to ask me, I'd want to know kind of what format I'd be.
Up. Say swear.
Yeah.
They're asking freaking James Manfield or whatever her name is.
James is great.
The shade. The shade. James is great. James is great. But you're Miss Cox. No, I'm genuinely shocked.
Maybe they're saving me for a rainy day.
I know, that's right. Jackie versus the world. That's what I fear.
Hilarious. I play for every country.
Do you watch the international seasons? Like, I feel like the versus the world formats are better.
I was watching some of them. Yeah. I have not had the mental bandwidth to watch a lot of the most recent ones.
Do you watch your season back?
No. I don't watch it. I have pulled clips from it to put in things.
Right.
Like to put in my reels and stuff that I've used. 100%. But I have yet to not sat through and watch it. Maybe on the 10th anniversary, me and Jan will sit and watch it with Nikki Doll.
Love Miss Sport. Oh, love Miss Host. Oh my God.
Yeah, Nikki Doll's fucking amazing.
I want a host All Stars.
Yeah, I don't think Nikki Doll needs to do All Stars.
I don't think so.
She's the literal RuPaul of France.
Literally.
I will say this: if you are not friends with Nikki Doll, don't even go to France. because and
there's Nikki's friends.
actually,
and
if
then
for
there's
some reason
Paris
Nikki
friends.
ever dropped me as a friend, I don't think I would ever go back to France, because when you go to France with Nikki doll,
everywhere.
it is there is no rope for her. There is no door that is locked for her.
Right.
She walks into any space. It's incredible. We walk into like any club, any restaurant.
Won't be standing alone in the VIP. Never.
Literally,
that.
she can make a VIP section out of anywhere. We will just, she wants to have a private conversation in a club. She just grabs me and we duck into a random hallway, and she goes, "Oh, well, I can be back here." She's the literal queen of that entire country. And so if you're not friends with her and you go to France, I'm so sorry.
Good for her. I'm actually friends with Nikki. Yeah, I can call her up soon.
Period.
Yeah. Okay, my second question that I've been dying to ask you, and please do feel the pressure of the cameras and the mics and people watching. When you think about your answer, will you be my drag mother?
No.
I want to be a Cox. Let me be a Cox.
I have one drag daughter, Lil
Really?
Snacky Cox, from the makeover episode of my season.
Oh yeah.
She's amazing.
Oh, she ate. She ate.
She is a much more supportive daughter than I am a supportive mother. She and her real mom have come to my shows on the West Coast.
Really?
Yeah, they've come to so
Wait,
mil of
that's
them,
so
and they're so sweet.
cute.
And I think they still live in Vegas, but they've been so awesome and supportive.
That's so
And
cute.
on opening night of my off-Broadway show, Lil Snacky Cox sent me
Yeah.
flowers to my theater.
Aw.
I know. So would you commit to doing all of that?
Oh, I would do that and more.
Yeah, it doesn't actually involve me helping you in drag at all.
I've actually never been put in
It
drag.
just involves.
I've never even gotten
yeah,
like.
I'm a horrible parent. I'm like, me as a mother is. How will
You have to
you
give me
support
flowers.
me? Yeah.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I do that anyways.
I do think I'm like a good drag
It's so
auntie. I'll be your drag
funny.
auntie.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll take that. We'll take that. Yeah.
Not grandmother.
Okay, we have a game that we want to play with you on
Okay.
the pod. It's called Pop Star or Politician. I'm gonna say a quote, and you have to guess if it was said by a pop star or a politician. Then, if you can name the person who said the quote, you get an extra point. The highest score so far in the pod has been like 3 points, but it's only 5 quotes.
Three.
so-
Okay, so I'm just trying to beat 3 points. Okay. That. Let's see.
Yeah, first person to name the person correctly, they're super general. Gets $200. So, all right. Your first quote: "The only way to deal with failure is to keep trying." Politician or pop star? These are super general. They're supposed to be hard.
It sounds to me like something a politician would say.
Okay. You're right. That's 1
Okay.
point. Who said it?
I'm gonna guess it was Hillary Clinton.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Say swear. Say swear.
I swear.
No, you're the first person to get it right.
Period.
What-
So that means I already have 3 points. I've already won the game. Okay, then I'll just keep playing.
I just want to make people smile and change the world in any way I can. Politician
That's
or
gotta be a
star?
pop star.
Politician.
Who said that?
No, it was a pop star.
Oh, pop star. Okay, great.
Who said it?
Which pop star said it? Make the world smile?
Yeah.
I can't care. Who said that? Who said that?
Jackie, you've been my favorite person on the podcast. And if there's anything you can tell Gen Z in general to take away from this in terms of political activism and engagement in this election and the next, what's one thing you would tell them?
The one thing I would tell them is to remember that your action at each step of the process is only for that step of the process. And though it will inform the next step, you have to look at what's happening in this moment and where your power is. Your power in November is your vote. And your vote will be for either Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. Those are your two choices. Only one of the two of them will be president. So you have to decide, and it's up to you, which of those two people aligns more with your values, period. There's no other choice you have at this step of the game.
Exactly.
If you want to make changes on who the next president is, get involved in the primary process. And get involved in your local and state elections. Because those are the people who end up becoming the nominees for president. So that is what I have to say about that.
Wow, that was awesome. Clock that T. All right.
Period.
Tell the people where they can find you online and in person.
Find me online at Jackie Cox NYC across all social media. I don't really use anything other than Instagram, but I do have a TikTok.
Oh, we're filming a TikTok after this.
Period. Maybe I'll see
And
it.
in person, tell us about your show.
Oh yeah, I mean, my show, Jackie Cox All Along, it's going to be various places, but I always post about it on Instagram. So as long as you follow
Perfect.
Instagram, like you'll be there.
Amazing. Okay. All right, stay tuned for more fabulous guests and current topics. Make sure to subscribe for the next video and stay current. Thank you.
Clock that Coconut Club.
I love it.
Serious.
I'm obsessed with you.